Raider Nation, what's the deal? What is the deal? It's your boy Chris will Protect the Shield podcast, where my opinions might not always be popular, but they'll always be authentic. Raider Nation, we got some news to talk about, man. And I actually just made this live because I just want to hear from you guys, man. I want to hear from you guys. So it was just kind of announced that the dinner that they had last night in the meeting with Klint Kubiak went pretty well. And from everything that we're hearing, it sounds like there has been an agreement reached between Klint Kubiak and our Las Vegas Raiders for him to be the new head coach. I want to know how you guys feel, man. I want to know how you guys feel. I know on social media has been a lot of, seems like a lot of excitement. You know, a lot of people have been very high on Klint, at least everything that he's done for the offense for the Seattle Seahawks. So I want to hear from you guys, man. They can't make it official yet. They got to wait till after the Super Bowl, of course. But, you know, salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. But we're going to talk about it. Got my boy Jack in the building. He said, what's up, Raider Nation? What's going on, Jack? Appreciate it. Man, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up for me or double tap the screen. Got Raiders for life in the building. Said, good afternoon, Nation. What's cracking? Salute. Got Myra G in the building. What's going on, Myra G? What's happening? Let's see. Got Raider for life. He said, happy here. Now let's get to work and get the other pieces. For sure. Yeah, so me personally, man, you know, Klint was not one of my top picks, to be honest. So I'm always, you know, going to keep it real with you guys and be authentic. However, from just an offensive mind standpoint, the X's and O's guys, you know, I think he's one of the best out there. I mean, you can see what he's done. You know, he's been able to get the most out of his players. Been able to get the most out of a Darnold, who, you know, a lot of people just wasn't sure about. You know, just 2 years ago he was third string for the 49ers. And now, you know, having him playing at this level, you got to salute Kubiak there. But let's see what else you guys got to say. Let's see. Got Tubby in the building. Says salute, man. Appreciate it. Got Circus Raider in the building. He said, boo, it should have been the ghost of Madden with Gruden as offensive coordinator and Del Rio as DC. He said, I'm trolling. I feel you, man. I feel you. Let's see. Myra G says, I hope he wins it all on the Winers field first before he becomes our coach. Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of us really going to be rooting on the Seahawks, man. Hopefully that he does his business and gets it popping on that field. Let's see. Troy, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Let's see. I think he'll succeed if he brings in the right OC run coordinator for sure. Got L11 in the building. What's going on? Appreciate your love, man. Appreciate you guys' support, man. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and double tap the screen for me. I don't go on too often solo, man. So I just wanted to kind of talk about this. But yeah, so kind of like what Myra said, man. So I think, you know, the for me, the key for Kubiak is what kind of staff can he put together. So one of the issues that I kind of had with him and a lot of some of these younger coaches is, you know, what kind of staff can they put together? You know, what kind of network has they been doing? Because again, I keep saying it time and time again, you know, we currently are in a division with the strongest group of head coaches. You know, you got the strongest, some of the most experienced, most tenured guys, you know, with the Andy Reids, the Harbaughs, the Sean Payton. So, you know, a part of me gets worried about you just having a young guy in there. Is he going to be able to compete with them, you know, 6 times a year? Now, again, he's never been a coach before. He's going to be able to bring some new, fresh ideas. You know, a lot of people wanted that, but that experience matters, man. So that's one of my only concerns. And then just listening to him, man, I'm personally not always inspired when just hearing his interviews, but again, that's not really what matters. What matters is what he's doing in the you know, in the quarterback room, you know, behind the scenes on the field. So, you know, that remains to be seen. But that is a concern that I have. What do you guys think? Let's see. Taddy, he said it's a great hire. I mean, honestly, that's what I'm hearing a lot from Raider Nation, man. A lot of people are just they're excited. They were saying, hey, if he doesn't get hired, if he's not the man, we're screwed. Let's see. Myra said, I wanted Mike McDaniel as OC. Yeah, I think Mike wanted to be a head coach. I think if he was going to be an OC somewhere, it would probably have to be a crazy good fit for him. And to be honest, I think as much as I hate it, I think that's a good fit for him with the Chargers. I mean, he has a veteran quarterback. He has a couple pieces. The defense should be pretty good on the other side. So I understand why Mike McDaniel went there, but I'm with you. I would have been cool with Mike McDaniel. Again, he's a younger guy, but he's at least been a coach before, head coach, and he's had some success. Being able to navigate the personalities of the roster, he's kind of been a little shaky, and we don't even know how Kubiak's going to be. So, a lot of people are saying, "Hey, go get, Pickens and go get like." We don't know how he can deal with those tough personalities, those diva personalities. So that just remains to be seen. Again, one thing about him, his dad was a coach. Dad won a Super Bowl. Dad was a coordinator in the NFL for a long time, so he can probably help him get ready for it. His dad's mentor is Mike Shanahan. He's good friends with Kyle Shanahan. So, I mean, he has a lot. He has a support system that I think can be helpful. But again, I have some concerns, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Taddy said it sounds like he brings his staff wherever he goes. Brought them from New Orleans to Seattle. Let's see. McDonald Presser, he said his staff did a great job. Sounds like they're going with them. I mean, that's possible. I'd be interested to see that again. You got to see if some of those guys that are in Seattle, if they'll want to leave. I mean, I'm sure they'll leave for a promotion and a lot more money, but that Seattle situation is pretty good right now, man. So it's probably going to take some convincing to be able to just jump ship like that. My boy Circus Raider in the building, what's going on? He said as long as he doesn't bring Brendan Carroll, he is the man. For sure. But you know what? He might bring his brother Clay. So we may all keep it in the family. We'll see what's up. But yeah, Brendan Carroll, he should never get an opportunity again for sure. Myra said, I think we're all relieved they didn't go in the older retread coach. See, I don't know, man. I know Pete Carroll, he pretty much kind of burnt everyone, to the point where everyone just wanted to go young. But I get it. Let's see. Are you saying Pickens could be on the Raiders' radar? Only reason I say that because, I mean, we know that, of course, if we're going to draft Fernando, we have to give him weapons. Have to give him the best production or protection so he could be productive. So Pickens is the best receiver out there. Me personally, I don't want to go get him. I think he'll be an issue in the locker room. And plus, I don't think Dallas is going to let him walk, to be quite honest. But honestly, no, I don't want him to be a Raiders receiver. For one, with his attitude, that could be a disaster for a young first-time head coach like Kubiak and someone like Mendoza. Mendoza, being a rookie, kind of the way his personality is, the last thing you want is someone like Pickens to be in there causing trouble in the locker room, to be honest. And that's why, like, I wanted to keep someone like Jacoby Myers. Like, Jacoby Myers would have been a perfect veteran receiver for this situation for Kubiak in Mendoza, because he's just a locker room guy. He's a team first guy. Pickens scares me. I know some people are going to say AJ Brown. He really scares me. I definitely don't want no parts of him, because AJ Brown is coming off of a team that just won the Super Bowl and he's still not happy. Imagine him coming to a dysfunctional organization like us, and the first time he's not happy, he's going to be a total jackass. So I definitely don't want no parts of him. But Pickens, me personally, I don't want no parts of him. Hopefully there's some other receivers that's going to be out there that we can get that's going to be more of a team first guy, because, I mean, at this point, we need to build a foundation of, not to go back to the Gruden days and Mayock, but, we need those, good guys that love ball, that's going to be team first, good in the locker room, and I'm cool on Pickens for sure. Rick, man, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through, man. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up for me or double tap the screen for me. And also let me know how you guys feel, man. I want to know, the truth, the good, the bad, the ugly, how you guys feel about this Kubiak news. Because, again, everywhere on social media, a lot of people are hyped. There's some people that's a little, concerned about it. They wanted someone else. But, it seems like majority of Raider Nation is very excited. Let's see, Omnicron, he said, We don't need that team cancer. He got benched for staying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Ted. That's why I don't want no parts of Pickens, man. Yeah, he did get in trouble for staying out late. In fact, I think he had to sit out a whole quarter. And imagine being in Vegas. I don't think he's ready for that. I don't think he's ready for that. Rick said he loves the hire. Let's see, starting to get those retreads like McDermott and maybe Cliff King. See, I wasn't like I said, when I think about when you guys say retread, I look at experience. I want someone that I think can go to battle with the other 3 head coaches in our division. If our division didn't have such good coaches, then maybe I wouldn't be so, particular about the experience. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But I know that, people, the retread word is, people are really pushing that. So I don't know, man. Let's see. Chili, he said, I hope we start winning. For sure. That's all. I mean, that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. But protect. Seattle is up for sale, though. I mean, for sure. If they win the Super Bowl, there is going to be a lot of people that are, they're going to try to get the bag now. They're definitely going to try to get the bag. Let's see. Rick, he said, Kubiak has a similar personality to his dad. His dad won a Super Bowl. Actually, I don't think he has the same person. His dad was kind of hard nosed for the most part. And plus that Denver situation, I mean, it was just completely different. I mean, they had that defense. They had that strong defense. And plus Gary always had that that ground and pound. I mean, he was the one that really got that Denver running game going, man. So I don't know. I wouldn't say they have the same personality. I mean, what do you guys think? You guys think him and his dad has the same personality? I think Klint is way more reserved and laid back. His dad was, his dad wasn't no pushover. Not saying that Klint will be, but I disagree. Retreads win Super Bowl. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I really think Pete Carroll just, got a bad taste in all of our mouths, man. Like, Pete Carroll was the retread of retreads, but, like for me, like I was cool with someone, like, of course I wanted Harbaugh, to be quite honest, just because he knows what a good front office, like how they work. He knows what they all, how the whole team works cohesively, because the Steelers, they've done it better than mostly any other organization. I love how they've always ran their front office, how they've always drafted well, how they developed well. So when you say, I'm sorry, not the Steelers, but the Ravens, but then even the Steelers too, like I like the thought of having Tomlin as well, because I also think that they could bring the best of the staff with them. So that's kind of where I was at. Let's see. She said, yeah, we got Pete Carroll PTSD. That's a fact. That's a fact. You see, Pickens will be tagged. I agree. I can't see a scenario where Dallas lets him walk for sure. Let's see. Omnicron. He said, yeah, drama just loves us, so we need to stay away from those types. What about Dobbs? I do like Dobbs. So Pickens would straight tell Fernando, kid, throw me to death for sure. And we don't know that, or we don't need that for sure. And we all know kind of how Fernando's personality is. Is he going to be able to, stay in his ground, be able to put his foot down? I would prefer to have just some either good rookie receivers or some good vets that know the game, that's going to, be his security blanket, be a guy that he can depend on, not, being a diva if they don't get the ball, halfway running routes and all that stuff. So got my boy Yaya in the building, man. Salute. Appreciate you coming through. Past 4 years have been PTSD. That's for sure. He said Perkins in Vegas. No, yeah, you mean Pickens for sure. Got Raider Junk Cisco in the building. Let's go. I see a lot of people happy, man. Uh-oh. Chili said we got Jack Besh. Yeah, we do. We do got Jack Besh. We do. We'll talk about that. But I got a special guest in the building. Got my brother from another mother. My boy, the West Coast me. A little bit taller. Not as good looking as me, though. Got my boy, the Severe Raider, in the building. What's happening?
Yo, what's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good? You good?
Oh, okay, for sure, man. I'm out of my son's workout, man. But I get a solo Chris live, bro. I have to hop on, man. This is like it's like Halley's Comet. I couldn't miss it. I
Haley,
could not miss
Haley's
it.
Comet. Once every few thousand years. It ain't nothing. What's
Oh
happening with you, man?
man,
How you feeling? 'Cause I know me and you are kind of aligned in the whole Kubiak thing. I know you're yeah, we'll start there. What's your thoughts, man?
yeah, man. It is what it is, man. And I'm not gonna. I don't want to be the wet blanket for Raider Nation. I don't hate the hire. Like if it was Davis Webb, I'd have been hot. If it was Davis
Ah,
Webb,
me too.
but it being Kubiak, it's just whatever. Like I ain't excited about it, but I don't hate it. I'm more so taking a wait and see approach with it. Because the last time we hired a coach that worked for Seattle, that shit worked out famously. So I'm just saying,
Historically.
stick to what works, baby. Stick to what
Yeah.
works.
For sure. Nah, that's kind of where I'm at, man. Like I'm not pissed off with it. Again, there was just some other guys that I was higher on, and I know we kind of talked about it. He may have been about fifth when everything came out, like kind of who I wanted. Um, but like how do you think he can fare against the other coaches in our division, man? That's my biggest concern.
We're gonna see because like this is a murderous row of coaches. And you got a guy in his first opportunity as a head coach, two-time failed offensive coordinator. Just make sure we threw that out there. So the third time's a charm for him. Third time's a charm. He's of all the years he's been offensive coordinator, he's had one successful year, and so we're banking on him being able to turn one successful year under pretty solid circumstances, right? He got a defensive minded head coach that has a defense playing out of their mind.
Yeah.
He has a veteran quarterback. Everywhere he's been at, he's had veteran quarterbacks, whether it was Kirk Cousins in Minnesota, Derek Carr in New Orleans, and now Sam Darnold there with the Seattle Seahawks. I keep telling people point to Sam Darnold and the success he's having with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold,
He was already.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, he's a veteran, right?
Yeah.
And then that time he spent in San Francisco was invaluable. So the time he spent working with Cal Shanahan in San Francisco, and then he goes to a very similar system with Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota, and now he's basically in a very similar system with Klint in Seattle. So he's essentially in his third year in the same system.
Yeah.
And we see the last year he started, he was exceptional up until like the final two games. And
Yeah.
then this year he kind of picked up where he's left off last year. So how much of that can you really attribute to Klint, and how much is it just Sam Darnold being a veteran quarterback? There remains to be seen. People point to the running game. Kenneth Walker is essentially putting up the same numbers this year that he put up as a rookie. Now he's the 2 years in between. It was kind of up and down. I think he was banged up a
Injuries.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's essentially returning to his rookie form. And then Zach Charbonnet is essentially doing the exact same thing he's been doing, like about the same yards for carry. So how revolutionary is what he's doing? I don't know. The one area you can really point to is Jackson Smith and Jigba, but like those are like Ohio State receivers.
They come out
Outside
ready.
of the guy that was supposed to be the short thing, and Marvin Harrison Jr.,
They come
all
out
those
ready.
guys are producing.
Yeah.
They're all producing. So
Right.
is that Clint, or is that just Brian Hartline? And finally, Jackson getting with the competent quarterback is able to show some of the things he wasn't able to show before. Plus, offseason working with the guy like Cooper Kupp, who is, we all know in terms of just his technical ability, his understanding of playing the position is off the charts. So, like, how much of this success can we really point to and say it's Clint? That we're gonna find out. We're about to
Yeah.
find out like a motherfucker. So we'll see. But the offensive-minded head coach is something we wanted, especially with the idea that we're likely going to draft a rookie quarterback. So I'm just hoping that he's able to, take some of what he's doing with Seattle and bring that over here with us.
No, that's for sure, man. And again, man, Raider Nation, again, I know you guys really, really are excited. I'm happy that we at least got it over. So we got our guy. Now we can start building and seeing what the staff's going to look like and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, the most important thing is what kind of staff is he going to bring? You know, because honestly, and then I think about it as an offensive coordinator, do I even want like a rookie offensive coordinator? Now that I got like, we need some kind of experience somewhere on this coaching staff. You know, I just think we do, man. We need some guys that's done it before. Honestly, I don't know if he's going to bring his brother over. Who knows? But I at some point, and then we definitely need a strong defensive coordinator. The defense coordinator got to be a dog.
Definitely.
Got to be a dog. Yeah.
And we can't go with a young DC now. It has to be a veteran guy.
Got to be. Because at the end of the day, it has to be a situation where, you know, Klint, we're going to expect him to kind of focus on that offense. He's going to have to get a defensive coordinator where he could say, this is that's your side of the ball. You make all the decisions. I'm not meddling in what you got going on. We're going to draft your type of players. You pick your own, all that. So, you know, I don't know. And I know you were, who was you interested in for DC?
For DC, well, I wanted Mike LaFleur as head coach. So Mike LaFleur, the obvious choice at DC would have been Raheem Morris, because of the connection that they have. I don't know. People are still trying to say Raheem Morris will come over and be DC under Klint. I don't think they have any ties, so I don't know how that would happen. But you know, maybe through back channels. I think Brady probably has some familiarity with Raheem Morris. Maybe Spytek does. I'm not sure. So maybe that's the kind of the tie that binds them together. But that was the guy I had, you know, just because Mike LaFleur is such a young, will be a young head coach as well. So we wanted to pair him with the Raheem Morris type guy. Same thing, but you know what? Seeing what's happening over there in your neck of the woods, man, I don't think they have any connections either. But Schwartz, Schwartz over here.
I'd love that.
I'd love that too, dog. Hey, look. But you put two wins on the board. With psychological warfare. That's what we're doing. Psychological warfare.
No, hey, I would love Schwartz, man. I would love Schwartz. I just don't know what his next move is going to be, but like we need someone like a Schwartz where it's like, look, you do your thing on that side of the ball. Let me and my offensive coordinator, we're going to get this offense together. That would be great.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if he'll do it. Your boy should be free.
Who?
Yeah, your former DC up in the school up north. Yeah.
You talking about Wink? Yeah, hey, I would love that. Yeah. No, in fact, I know Wink. He was interviewing though. I forgot where he was interviewing at. In fact, was he interviewing with did Harbaugh? Did he already get his DC in the Giants? Did he already pick somebody?
He picked I don't know. I think he did. Oh, he did not, because I know PG went to the Steelers.
I know.
Damn, I don't know.
Wink was connected with interviewing with somebody. I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was. But I always like Wink, and he's a dude that's going to bring pressure, and I think he's more suited for the NFL anyway. But man. Yeah, but whoever it is, man, we need somebody that's gonna for sure just get that going, man. Let me get back to these chats because you know how I am. I'm like,
we both the same, man.
You already know, man. Let's see, Rick. He said, let's see, Raider Loso. He said draft our own wide receiver 1 for sure. Could have did that last year. But let's see now. Now can everybody stop shitting on Brady? He made this happen. I mean, it's not about shitting on Brady. It has to work. I mean, you know, it's still remains to be seen. So, you know, Brady was able to get this guy. This is who everyone wanted. We got to see if it works, though. Let's see. We have hope again. Isaiah, we have hope again for sure. Let's see. Rick L. He said Raheem Morris for DC. Okay. See, Taddy says one concern was his run game in Seattle. If we improve the O-line, hopefully Genty won't be hitting the backfield every play. We definitely got to work on that O-line. Definitely got to work on that O-line. Let's see. Seattle, they pound the rock. Let's see. Raheem Morris should be the DC. He got that Vic Fangio system. He said Vic Fangio could be in the running as he is not. Vic Fangio ain't gonna come here. That ain't even.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Now, who else is the Vic Fangio disciple? Jiro Evero. That's why I'm with it.
Right.
He done worked under Fangio. He done worked under Raheem. He worked under some dogs.
Yeah, he did. See, Morris will be a good OC. I think it means DC. And see if we can get Swartz without having to give up picks. I like that too. Will we have to give up picks for Swartz? Because
he's under contract.
Yeah,
he's under contract. So if Cleveland if Cleveland did the right thing and be like, you know what, we passed you over for this, this old ass man. We'll go ahead and let you out of your contract.
Yeah.
But I doubt if Cleveland do that. I doubt it.
They for the most part, I think they're still going to try to do what they can to get him back. But to me, once that disrespect sets in, man, it's hard to come back from. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Myra G says some folks saying we should go get Ayuk. See, he's another guy that I'm not.
Bro.
Yeah, like
I'm not touching Ayuk.
That's what I'm saying. Like we literally need a Jacoby. We need a Jacoby Myers, man. That would have been the perfect veteran to have, man.
Exactly.
It just pisses me off, man. We need someone like that. Let's see. How would you feel about Branch, smaller receiver or big receiver?
Jacoby
Lane? Yeah. Southern Cal. What's your thoughts about that? I haven't been.
So this dude is obviously this dude is a S. Oh, is this a Super Omnicron? I can't see.
Yeah. Yep. Omnicron.
Okay.
Yep.
Super Omnicron must be an SC fan because Zachariah Branch, he was with SC last year. I want to say. Then he transferred to Georgia. Jacoby Lane is an SC now. Zachariah Branch, the thing is that I don't know. If we draft Fernando, Zachariah Branch is not the guy for us because his game don't fit with Fernando. Jacoby Lane would be more the guy. He's a bigger receiver, big catch radius, that kind of guy. Like that would be the more the route we should go. Like Denzel Boston type, like those kind of receivers because those are the kind of guys we would need. Big body guys,
back
strong
shoulder.
hands, big catch radius, back shoulder targets. Like that's what we need to do because Fernando, that other stuff that's not in his game yet. Can his game get there? Yeah, but right now he likes to throw outside the numbers, and he likes to throw deep outs, deep curls, and back shoulder stuff, and fades. He those are his ideal throws. So we don't want to be doing all this technical stuff where he's trying to throw digs with intensity. Like that's not his game yet. Can he get there? Possibly, but we ain't trying to have him do all that kind of stuff. His first year in NFL, throw all this stuff on his plate that he's not comfortable or familiar with. Right now, draft to his strengths. Big body guys that can win one-on-one matchups and that are good on those 50-50 balls.
Do you think that I know we always talk about it? Are you giving up on Thornton? I'm not giving up on him.
I'm not giving up on him. But
you gotta show me a lot more. He don't got that dog that I wanted to be that big.
Exactly.
That dog. That's the thing.
Exactly.
What's your thoughts though?
Yeah. See, and that's another guy. See, Besh might be the better candidate for what Mendoza likes to do. Thornton is more of a he's three routes, right? He's a fade, a post, or a corner, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do best, or a shallow crosser where he can kind of use his speed to get leverage and outrun dudes. Right now, he's not going to be a guy that I don't trust Thornton really on no back shoulder throws. Like that's not his game. Like he was dropping shit all last year. You feel me? So it's gonna take some work for him. But I'm not giving up on him because some of the tools are there. He seems like he has a good attitude. He's not a guy that's not willing to work, but he needs to really, really lock in this summer.
No, for sure. Salute to Al's Ghost in the building. He said, "Tell him Severe." Says Severe preaching right now. Mr. Devalius or whatever, dude. You're always Mr. Negative. See,
you're talking about me.
Well, I don't know. He wasn't talking about you or me, but regardless, I
think that was when I was on my soliloquy. But like I said before, man, if I tell you that you stink every single day, you could be saying I'm negative. But if you walk out the house without putting on deodorant and you musty every single day, it's not me being negative. It's just me telling you the truth. So like people don't want to hear the truth. Like damn, Severe always telling this dude he stinks. He's so mean. Well, this motherfucker musty every day. Like dog, it ain't my fault. You offending my nose. Like if I'm seeing you do some fuck shit, I'm gonna tell you. Like that's just what it is. People so used to people telling them what they want to hear just for the sake of like I'm not here for that because I was the fan that was being told shit I want to hear. So I was a fan telling people Andrew Walker finna go win 10 games. Oh man, like, Aaron Brooks, he finna lead us to the night. Bro, I was that dude because I was listening to what these other media people was telling me. But I was like, bro, I'm not gonna pay that forward. I'm always keep it 100% funky. And when you made 2 playoff appearances in the past 2 decades, like, well, shit, what you want me to say?
That's what I'm saying, and that's where I'm at, man. So, because I'm tired of people always talking about we're negative, man. Like, dude, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. Like what we've done, we're the second losingest team in the last 20 years, man. So, and we've made endless mistakes. So, I mean, honestly, I don't have that blind optimism that I used to have. I mean, it has to be earned at this point. Exactly. they have to earn my optimism, man. So I would love to get super excited. I'm just at a point where let's wait and see. I'm going to talk about the good, and then I'm going to bring up where my concerns are. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this guy is super just a hardcore leader. I hope he's motivated, inspired. I hope he's I hope all that happens. I hope I'm wrong, man.
Yeah. So, you in for a surprise with that one.
That's what I'm saying.
But because I kind of thought this would happen. I know we've kind of been leaning in this direction. So, just in case this happened, I was working on my Kubiak impressions, and I want y'all to see if what y'all think of. This is my impression of Kubiak trying to fire the guys up pregame. There you go. What y'all think? What y'all think? Was that good? Was that good?
Hey, that might be on point. No, but honestly, it's just again. But the thing is like he might be the type of coach that really can connect with Mendoza. So I think from an X and the O standpoint, they're going to be aligned. It's just my whole thing is just being able to motivate these men because now you're not just worried about the quarterback room or the offensive side of the ball. Like you're gonna have to get these grown men ready to play like as a unit, man. So I don't know, man. I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope he can get them going. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like the thing about this team is that when we had Josh McDaniels here, right? And this was like I always go back to this. We had Josh McDaniels here. The issue with the players, Josh McDaniels was too hard on us. He was keeping us extra after practice. He was long film session, long practices. He was correcting our mistakes every time we made a mistake. We don't like this.
They literally put that on the survey. They literally put that on the survey. Yeah.
They already put that on the survey. And then the next year under Antonio Pierce, it was where's all the discipline? Nobody's correcting us. Why are they just letting us? So it's like, bro, so what? Like, bro, nobody wants to take personal accountability. So you put that recipe on a team that doesn't want to take personal responsibility, right. And then you add a guy who doesn't seem like he has the ability to really hold anybody accountable. What do you think is going to happen? So that's why I said his staff is going to be very important because I don't think he's the guy that's going to hold people to account or take people to task. So he's going to have a staff that does it. His X's and O's could be great. You can have all the X's and O's in the world. I tell you this, his X's and O's ain't fucking with Josh McDaniels' X's and O's off top. Yeah. That's say what you want about Josh McDaniels. 5 rings, going for a 6th as an OC. 5 of them things. So say what you want about Josh McDaniels and all this and that. Klint ain't fucking with Josh in terms of as a play caller, designing the offense, none of that. Josh McDaniels took Drake May and got him playing at MVP level football. Revived Stephon Diggs' career.
Right away.
Got Kayshon Boutte balling. Matt Collins out there balling. Travion, the best rookie running back in the league by far. Like, so he got all of these guys and he got all of them playing well. So, like, is Klint doing that? No. But people worried about Josh McDaniels and how he handled the locker room, but they don't have those same concerns about Klint Kubiak. Like, that the math ain't math in there with me.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's again, and that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's we have to wait and see. Again, that staff is going to be everything. Like I really want to see, because I'm trying to think who he could even bring over as a position coach that I would even be familiar with. I don't even know, to be honest. I'm trying to think who did he have in for the Saints? Anyone that we would know? I don't remember, to be quite honest.
Off top, no. He was the OC. Dennis Allen was the head coach.
The head coach, yeah.
I don't remember who the DC was. I don't remember who their DC was.
Yeah, I don't either, honestly.
I don't remember who I don't remember anybody from that staff. Obviously, that staff was a tremendous failure because they didn't make it through the year. So, you know, and then the special teams coordinator took over as an interim head coach, not him. So it could be a concern right there too. But yeah, sure. I don't know.
Yeah, me either. Raider Goon in the building. What's going on? He said we got him. They say it's severe driving with noise canceling headphones.
I'm not driving. I'm out there. I'm out here. I'm at this park.
Oh, are you? Your son got a game?
No, he's training. He's back there training right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got training. He got training on Sundays for football. He does track Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and then he trains football Sunday.
Oh, nice. Cool. Let's see. The Cardinals targeting LaFleur as their head coach. I don't know. LaFleur might. If I was him, I might stay put. A year.
I'd stay put. I'd stay put. Over the Cardinals, man. I mean, just because it's the mess at quarterback position, because he got some weapons on offense. He got a tackle in Paris Johnson. He got wide receivers. You know, if he can get the best out of Marvin Harrison Jr., he got a hell of a wide receiver tandem because Michael Wilson is a dog. He got a hell of a tight end. You know, he had last year's best tight end. Is he better than Brock? No, but last year he's the best tight end in the league, and Trey McBride. Yeah. So he got so, and when Brock is on, Trey McBride is like right there. You know, Brock is 1. Trey McBride is like 1B. So, you know, like he got a dog. He got weapons. And, you know, James Conner is an effective back. He just got to solve the quarterback position. But they got, and they're in the same position as us, where I think they picked 3rd this year, I want to say. So it's like, but this is like a 1 quarterback draft. And then, you know, after that, it's like, do you really, what you really want to do at the quarterback position?
Yeah. And they're, I think their cap space, I mean, it's decent, but I don't think it's like, it might be like mid-range, like kind of where they are there. It's not like they have a whole bunch of.
If they get Kyler up out of there, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how much dead money would be there, but I'm sure they'll have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's for sure. But then again, it's like, what do you do with Kyler, man? Me personally, I think Kyler can play, but it's just you just got to unlock it. But I mean, some coaches aren't going to want to deal with that, to be honest. Especially for what his price tag.
Like Gannon wasn't the guy for him. The dude they had last year, like that wasn't the dude for him. Mike LaFleur might be the dude that can unlock him. You know, that might be the dude that can unlock him, because Kyler, when Kyler's on, man, Kyler is he nasty. He nasty. But like it's like, bro, like when are you gonna get that Kyler? It's so inconsistent. So we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. No Bueno in the building, man. What's going on? No Bueno, man. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, man. Double tap the screen, and also, man, make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to my boy, the Severe Raider, man, make sure you guys definitely go in and tap in with him. We actually got a show every Wednesday and every Sunday. We're going live later tonight with our boy 805 Raider, man, for the Raider War Room. So. And make sure you guys definitely check in. Again, when you go to our show.
Bring Morse to the Niners.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Space B said it.
Oh, dang. I didn't even see that. Okay. Is that official? Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that's where Swartz was gonna land, to be honest. Swartz would have been nice there, but yeah. So
I got a question, Rickio. So you said you saw him hold guys accountable at Kansas.
Oh, I saw. So
these weren't men. These weren't men.
18-year-olds.
18-year-old kids on a scholarship that can have their scholarships taken away. And how long ago was this? And you said he's like his dad. Let me ask you this.
No, he's not.
What did Gary Kubiak do as head coach in the NFL? Do you remember the great coach teams of Gary Kubiak as head coach if he's just like his dad?
Because that year that they won the Super Bowl, that was a defensive squad.
Yeah,
that was all
and
defense.
I don't think Gary Kubiak was a successful offensive coordinator. You could say, but was he ever a successful head coach at any point?
Well, no, he got that ring. He got that ring with Peyton.
Was he?
Yeah,
he wasn't the head coach.
Yeah, he was.
It was what's called. I thought it was John Fox.
Nah, because he came after Fox. That's what I'm saying. He got handed that team.
I thought it was John Fox that got that ring.
Nah,
that was Gary?
It was Gary. It was.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. He got a ring. Okay, shit. I ain't mad at him, man. You got a ring?
Nah, he got that ring because Fox left, and then they had Gary. But like I said, and that was like Peyton. Peyton wasn't even playing good that year. That was all that defense. Yeah. That was
okay. Damn. I thought that was John Fox. Okay, for sure. Okay. Bet. Okay. Then you got a ring. You got a ring.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure. Hey, look.
Yeah, that's why I give him some love for that ring. And honestly, but you got to respect Kubiak as a coach anyway. Like he had some, like he was the one that really got that zone running down, like the Terrell Davis and all that. Like that was him back there.
Back.
So,
and that's when the whole league started copying that. That's when everybody got that in their game now. Okay, for sure. Okay, Gary got a ring. Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Gary. Okay, I was sitting on Gary Kubiak's legacy. All right, dog. You got your Super Bowl, dog. I can't even be mad at you, bro. You got your Super Bowl.
Gary name. Put some respect on it, man.
I ask you this: how many plays did Gary call that year? How many plays did Gary call that year? Was it like we got Peyton?
Yeah,
it's 39. Peyton, go ahead. Go get out there. Go there, Peyton.
But the crazy thing is, Peyton didn't play good that year.
Nah, he was terrible. Get that neck.
Terrible, and what's his name actually bailed him out. What's his name? Brock Osweiler. I think he was the one that bailed him out in a few games too. But it was that defense. That defense was cold.
The defense was crazy. Yeah. But that was because Peyton was shot at that point. So that was kind of like Sean Payton his last year we had with Breeze, where he kind of had to manage. You had to manage it. That kind of situation. So for sure. Okay, bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why like Gary, I give Gary his props. But even then, like I still, from what I remember of Gary, I still remember him being more of a hard nose, because I mean that's how Shanahan was, and that was his mentor. Shanahan wasn't about no games, and he was about accountability and stuff like that. So, but we'll see.
Not facts.
Let's see. So he said LaFleur to AZ, Severe's pissed. It's a little 805 in the building.
Salute. Hey, look, we're gonna chart what both of these teams do, because low key. Yeah, because we were both in good divisions. The NFC West is a better division, low key. NFC West is a better division, low key.
Niners, Rams, them, and who?
And Seattle. Niners, Rams, Seattle, and the Cardinals. Three. Three teams in the playoffs. Two in the NFC Championship game. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a tough division for sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna chart the progress of both these guys. I remember everybody telling me I was wrong about Pete Carroll, and now Severe is so negative. This guy, all he does is win. Why can't hit a guy that just wins?
For sure. Let's see. Kubiak just needs to outlive the coaches in AFC West.
If he gets Jim Schwartz as DC, Harbaugh might just take care of that himself. He might just take care of himself.
So usually I have a rebuttal, but hey, whatever, man. Hey, if we get Schwartz, I'll take Schwartz all day. Oh man. But no, that's gonna be man. It's that defensive coordinator is what is gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge.
Nah.
As far as like his offensive staff, I'm just gonna put trust that he's gonna get the best guys. And I think last year, a lot of us, the biggest concern was nobody was on the same page. We just try to, plug and play, and people weren't all aligned. But I think as long as, and I'm sure this was all talked about yesterday, like, look, this is your team. You know, we're not going to be meddling like spy tech. You bring the people that Kubiak needs. Like none of this.
Facts.
That's going to be the key right there because, Pete Carroll and I mean that whole thing. I mean it wasn't set up right from the beginning. So we'll see.
From the beginning. And Sean Payton looks like he drinks adrenochrome, so he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Sean ain't going nowhere. Sean, yeah, and I'm still surprised they got rid of his OC, to be honest. Let's see, Coach. He said I thought Severe wanted Klint. Come on, Coach, man. So you ain't been listening to our show.
Coach no damn. Damn, he was fifth. He was fifth on my list of guys. Fifth.
Yeah, he was close.
Like I said, he's in a tier where I don't hate it. Like I don't hate the hire. I think that there's a pathway for him to be successful. Like Davis Webb, who would hire Davis Webb, I would have been like, almost hopeless. Like, all right, it's a lost year. Klint, I don't feel like it's a lost year. I just don't feel he is the guy that's best positioned to lead us forward. But I think he can do it.
Yeah, to me, again, it's just he's going to need just he's going to need to put just a good staff together. That's all there is to it. He's going to have a good mentor group, because just being a play caller, I mean, that's completely different than running the whole team. And we've seen, veteran OC. I mean, honestly, Todd Munkett, it's going to be. I'm curious to see what he's going to do. He's never ran a team himself, so and he's been in the league forever. So I mean that experience means something, man. I mean, you get the Sean McVays, those guys that are a few far between, but just like Josh McDaniels, great offensive coordinator, couldn't figure it out as a head coach. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So we'll see.
It's gonna be tough.
For sure. Let's see. Okay, Coach said fifth. Who were the other four? Who are your other four?
It was Michael LaFleur was one, Brian Flores was two, Ajiro Evero was three, and Mike McDaniel was three technically. I put him over Ajiro late. Then Evero was four, and Kubiak was fifth.
Okay. Well, there you go, Coach. There you go. Let's see. Already getting on Bo Nix's nerve. I think Peyton was too influenced by Bill Parcells, who referred to Nix as Ferris Bueller. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sean Payton, at the time I didn't want him, but you gotta give him credit for what he did, man. Because I did not like that Denver roster before he took it over. That's why I thought they were going to struggle, honestly. And he got them together, man. And he actually got the most out of Bo Nix, because coming out of college, like I was okay on Bo. Like I didn't hate him like most people did, but he's getting the most out of him, man. So honestly, if Bo Nix isn't hurt, they're probably going to Super Bowl. Real talk.
I don't know.
I think he could have did better than Stiddy. And I like Stiddy, but I think
Stiddy came out cooking.
Oh, he came out
cooking.
Yeah, he came out.
I think Stiddy started struggling until I think the pass rush started getting to him.
Yeah.
And then I think obviously the weather, but I don't think Bo Nix about to do a damn thing in the weather either.
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't think Bo Nix, but Bo Nix, I didn't like Bo Nix because Bo Nix' career trajectory to me is Derek Carr. I think he's just a Derek Carr.
He got way more dog in him than Derek. Way more.
He
got way more dog in him than Derek.
After he quit on Auburn because he couldn't live up. He quit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, this is your dream school, your alma mater. But and that's what pissed me off is that people was like tripping on like Shedeur Sanders last year, and I wasn't like a big Shedeur guy, but nobody like Bo Nix left Auburn because he couldn't live up to his dad's name. Like, who the fuck is your dad, dog? Like, you couldn't live Shedeur Sanders got to live up to Deion fucking Sanders, like the top 10 all-time football player. And he couldn't live up to his dad's name at Auburn. Like, you need to get out of here. And he ran to Oregon. So, that definitely was weak though. But I'm saying since he's been in NFL, he showed some dog. He showed some dog, especially in some of them fourth quarter comebacks. I ain't gonna lie. I like what I see out of Bo, man. He definitely exceeded expectations that cause I thought he was gonna be dirt. I ain't gonna say dirt, but I thought he was just gonna be like so. But he showed some
he showed some moxie. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this will take time. No losing faith. No more impatience until grew 3 seasons before he got things rolling the first time. Please let this man grow. Yeah, we got to. I mean, honestly, we should have done that with all the coaches, to be quite honest. I mean, besides Pete Carroll, because we knew that was a wash. We knew that early on. But
yeah, he wasn't getting no better.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what people say, I mean, I know I'm definitely in the majority or minority here, but I definitely think we should have let AP get. He should have had a chance to get his people in. And I know people really gonna hate this. I think that we should have let Josh McDaniels. I really do. I know people hate it, man.
Watch. Look, if this dude come out and if he don't have instant success, all y'all Klint Kubiak fans, y'all better keep that same energy, because the difference is that people came in with preconceived notions about Josh McDaniels. They came in already not wanting him. Not wanting him. Now, we don't want to be Patriots West over here. So as soon as he didn't just lead us to the playoffs, people was, get him out of here. Get him out of here. So now don't give me this have patience stuff, because y'all didn't keep that energy with Josh McDaniels.
No,
so let's see if people keep.
Yeah, and then remember, even with McDaniels' year, it was like we was in every game, even though we were losing the games. Every game was like one. It was like one score.
One
right
or two bad plays away.
Yeah,
the Cardinals game. Josh, Tyler doing us dirty. Hunter fumble.
Yeah, and then
with the Chiefs game, it was
Hunter and Adams ran into each other.
Yeah, and then the other game when they missed the extra point, Kuntz had jumped off sides on the So it's like we were in all of these games. We was losing a whole bunch. We lost a whole bunch of one-score games, and then after that, it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, no, for sure. So that's what I'm saying. I just think we. I mean, you're right. I mean, Coach, you're right. We're gonna have to. Well, now who said that before? I think. Gerard. Yeah, we're gonna have to be patient. That's all there is to it. We're gonna have to be. And I think with Klint, we're definitely gonna have to be. But I am going to be curious to see if we do start losing. The same people that were all on these other coaches' back, are they going to be on Klint's back? That's. I mean, at the end of the day, but the good team, the good organizations, man, they give their coaches a chance to cook, get a full. Get a couple drafts in, drafting people that are running their system instead of getting guys that are handed to you. So
at least Klint got to get at least 3 years.
Oh,
he got to get at least 3.
At least. Yeah, there's no scenario where I say we fire him before 3 years. I mean, honestly, even if we have another bad season next year where we're the first or second overall pick, I mean, we still got to rock with it. We still got to rock with it.
Don't even get me started on that.
And then all them quarterbacks is on the board. All them quarterbacks, yeah.
Don't get me started on that, man. Look, you have a full on mutiny on your hands, so you can get started on that. But he gotta get at least 3 years, man. Let the dude cook. Let him get his staff in here. Let them kind of get things. It's harder to turn around a moving truck. You feel me? Like once the thing is going in one direction, to get it stopped and turned back around in the right direction, it's tough. So we gotta give him some time. Let him implement his offense. Hopefully, I'm hoping he does a good job hiring staff. That's gonna be big for him. If only way we fire him if he's on some Urban Meyer stuff. That's the only way I can see this.
Kicking people and Urban Meyer was wild.
He out there getting lap dances and stuff. He catch him coming out of midnight row. Damn, Klint. We gotta get you out of here, dog. We gotta get you out of here, bro.
Urban Meyer was wild, because the crazy thing is it happened here too. It was after their game in Cincinnati. He didn't take the flight home. He drove to Columbus, to where his little bar is in Columbus. It was getting some lap dances from some college girls, man. That was wild. Salute to Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Let's see. Give McDaniels more time. Dislike, unsubscribe, or unsubbed and block. Hey.
I don't like to hear that, bro. I like that. But
y'all don't want to hear it.
The reason we couldn't hire nobody last year is because how we did McDaniels and AP. We're fortunate, and we're fortunate to get Kubiak, and I think a lot of that goes to his relationship with Spytech, or Gary's relationship with Spytech. I think that, kind of was able to put Klint at ease and have him trust our front office, and there's there's a mutual respect there. So I think that helped the situation. But had we not been able to get Klint, like, we might have been messing around hiring Davis Webb, and like I said, I was not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, nah, for sure. He said, "Patience, my ass." This that booty clapped for this. He better perform to expect. I feel you. Hey, I feel you. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I think we do need to be patient, but we still got to. It's all about accountability as well. Still about accountability. He said Cousins cooked with Klint in Minnesota. Yeah, he did, but that's the point.
I was cooked.
It wasn't cooked, but he played. But the thing is that's another example, like with those veteran quarterbacks.
Exactly, like that Cousins already established,
right?
And he was already, like, who did Cousins work under? Who did he first start having success under?
Where was he at before there? I can't remember.
The Redskins. Think about the draft.
Yeah.
The Shanahans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was Jay Kubiak?
Was it Jay Gruden? Was it Jay Gruden too?
It was Jay Gruden at one point. At one point, but I think Shanahan drafted him.
Probably, yeah.
Shanahan drafted him. So that's who we got to start under. So Kubiak is a disciple of, obviously Gary Kubiak, who is a disciple of Shanahan. So, it was, like I said, he's worked with guys that worked in his system before. And the offense wasn't that great that year. They were like 14th in the league. And they were outside the top 10 in passing, I want to say. So it wasn't, yeah. And then I think they had Dalvin Cook, who obviously Dalvin Cook is a good player. So Dalvin Cook did Dalvin Cook things. But so their offense was like 14th. That's why when me and Rundown were talking about, he's had a top 15 offense. I don't know if they were 14th. like exactly middle of the league. I'm not impressed. That doesn't scream like, oh my God, I'm so impressed.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. And honestly, I know someone kind of put it in the chat, and I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that Kubiak called Geno. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's true or not. You think there's any way in hell we keep Geno as a vet, or do you think he's worn out his welcome with the organization and fan base?
Personally, if I was running the Raiders, I already said, bro, I'm playing 3-dimensional chess. There's a certain Smith coming up in his next draft that I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn any bridges with. So if we treat his cousin right, hey, and we got to pay the man anyway. All right.
Might as well treat him with respect.
And say what you want about Geno Smith. I've never heard Geno Smith was a bad teammate. In fact, I've heard nothing but the opposite. And
they get chin checked.
He got chin checked. That was I can't. And probably that's because I think he owed dude some money. I think they was betting. It's like gambling or something like that. He owed dude some money.
Okay.
And he was like, he tried to big league him. Like, he tried to big league him. Like, bro, get out of here with that. And dude chin checked him. But I don't think that dude been in the league since. But if you listen to the guys that talk, about his time in Seattle, like I think it was DK said it. It was somebody else. It was somebody else that was saying it. Like anytime they were having adversity, ironically, they were saying like, Russell Wilson was kind of removed from the team at that point. They were saying Geno was the guy who would kind of go to him and kind of help them work through their struggles and help them kind of figure things out. So, like whatever relationship, like I'm not mad at Geno. People get mad at Geno, flip the fan. Like, bro, hey, you disrespected me, bro. But best believe I'm gonna give it to you 10 times back. So that's just how I am. But I don't think he was ever like super hostile with anybody on the team. So I don't think he's been any more hostile with anybody on the team than Max Crosby. Put it that way.
Yeah. I mean that's different though coming from Max, but it is his team. But no, I feel you. But no, that's a good point because being able to draft, like if we are in a position where we can draft a Jeremiah Smith next year, that could be that's exactly what Mendoza needs. Exactly.
Man,
Imagine
Mendoza and
Jer-
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, with Bowers, and then hopefully we get a line together. We get the most out of Genty. Now we're talking.
Yes,
Now we're talking.
Charles Trent Williams Grant, man, in that right side, man. You got Colton Miller and Trent Williams Jr. Bro, look, JPJ at center.
Bro,
you feel me?
Grant, bro. We all.
Hey, look. Put some respect on that man's name.
Charles Brandon Parker Grant, bro. Nah,
I
hope he does. He did a lot better than I thought. He did a lot better than I thought. Because
your expectation was very low though. So
it was very low. It was very low. But nah, he was out. I mean, he was looking better than Glaze out there. I mean, he was looking better than.
He was for sure looking better than Forsyth too.
Oh yeah,
he looked better than Glaze and Forsyth.
Yeah,
that's not saying much. I'm not saying much, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What's everybody saying? He says as long as he wins, it doesn't matter about Urban. It's no surprise he works for Fox now. Probably still.
Bet for sure.
The patience for Mendoza too. See, that's the thing, Coach. Now, we gotta have patience, but I have very high expectations for him. Being that first overall pick, man. Because the reason I have so much high expectations is because me personally, I want to trade back. So therefore, if we are going to stay put for Mendoza, he better be that guy. No questions asked. Like, you know, I am I expecting him to be a Pro Bowler his rookie year? No.
Yes.
Well, I guess if
exactly.
No, but real talk, even if he has a season like because Caleb, I would say Caleb kind of struggled his rookie year, but at least you saw that he had it though. He had that motion. He just had to put it together.
But it's different though. See, it's different though because just in terms of physical talent, Caleb is in a different stratosphere. Like in terms of physical talent, Caleb was the number one quarterback in that draft class, right? Like him, and I think people underestimate Michael Penix's physical talent. I think Michael Penix is right there. But those were the guys, and then Drake May would have been right there too. All those guys have more like physical talent technically than Jaden. But Jaden was my QB1 that year, and Penix was my QB2 because those guys had dog. And both of those guys, like, I saw them be able to play from structure. Caleb was like an and one player on the football field where can you really rein him in and get him to play from the pocket? Because he can do the like crazy stuff. Like he can do that stuff at a high level and to make the circuit throws and do it. Like, he can do all of that. Can you get him to play from the pocket? And, you know, they was able to do that. Mendoza's the opposite. Mendoza's supposed to be the guy that's pro ready. So he doesn't have the wow. He can't throw off platform. He doesn't have the arm elasticity to throw from all these arm angles and, to be running left and throwing back right. He can't do all that stuff. Right. He mostly has to win from the pocket with, smart football decisions, making good reads, being accurate. Like that's his game. So his game should already kind of hew toward the pro level. So I'm not going to have the same patience for him that I would have for a Caleb or even a Jaden or even an Anthony Richardson, where those guys, you understand they have to grow into the position. Mendoza's supposed to be the most pro-ready guy. And people have been saying he's Burrow, right? Burrow's first year starting, he was destroying the league.
Yeah, no, that's a good point because that is the thing. He's supposed to be kind of pro-ready. And the thing is, like, his decision making, it's supposed to be like his superpower, So, making dumb interceptions and dumb decisions is something that, I hope that it's not going to happen. But I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let's see. I heard they want to change it back to. Let's see. Caleb was looking better too. Caleb Rogers. Caleb was looking all right.
Caleb was looking solid, yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of off and on. I don't have much hope for Miller. He's missed 2 seasons. Yeah, for sure. I think we probably
Turf, is that you, Turf?
Yeah. Turf was ready to get rid of him like 5 years ago.
Look, that people will say stuff like that, and then like Genty's not running for 1,000 yards because he doesn't have an offensive line. Like how can you expect him to run for 1,000 yards? He doesn't have a line. Well, you're trying to get rid of the best tackle we've had since goddamn, like, I don't know, since I don't know when. Like the best tackle we've had since the early So like you want to get rid of this dude who's like he's not borderline top 10 tackle, left tackle in the league.
Middle tier.
Yeah. Yeah, borderline top 10, still in his physical prime. Technically, what he's like 29, 30? Like, bro, like Trent Williams pushing 40.
I know.
He's
Yeah,
like Miller still got another 5-6 years of his physical prime as a tackle. You know, so and people will say let's get rid of Miller because he's missed 2 seasons, but they don't want to get rid of Max, who's also had 2 season-ending surgeries the past 2 years too.
Yeah. Colton's 30, so he's 30. So when the season start, or this year, he'll turn 31.
Turn 31 this year. Okay, so he got like 5 years.
Yeah. You know, he tall, so you know them knees gonna start giving out on him. You already know.
Knees about to start getting rickety.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Knees start getting rickety.
Let's see. I heard nothing but the opposite until he got to the Raiders. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're talking about Geno, but I never heard anything about him being a bad teammate with the Raiders.
Yeah, except I think
people. It's that one incident with Mostert when Mostert was in the wrong. Like, motherfucker, you missed the blitz pickup. Like, I'm gonna tell you about it.
Oh yeah.
People are like, oh, how you? And it was crazy that people reacted negatively to Geno telling Mostert, who missed the blitz pickup, which cost us the touchdown. Right?
Yeah.
Because if he picked up that blitz, I forgot who was right wide open on the crosser. I think it was Trey that was like wide open.
It was, yeah.
And if Geno's able to make that throw, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So Geno called him out for that, and Mostert, reacts negatively. And people, oh my God, Geno, how dare you call somebody out? When Max jumps inside, doesn't keep outside contained, he yells at Devin White for not cleaning up the mistake he made. People like, Max will say whatever he wants to. Like, nah, bro. I don't give a fuck how good you are. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. I'm not giving you a pass because you're a good player. If you didn't do your job on this play and you're trying to hold somebody else accountable for you not doing your job, bro, you wrong. Shut the fuck up. Like, sit your ass down. Geno has been playing like ass, but if he's right in that situation, then he's right in that situation. It's just what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that play pissed me off because of course, I like Devin White, man, but yeah, it's like when you really look at that play, it's like, Max, what are you doing? You're the one that's supposed to set the edge. And dude just ran right outside. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's see. My boy Estrada, he said, yeah, Chris, we're all tired of the nation, bro. We need a full, young, competent quarterback, something like Jaden Daniels, Caleb Brock. For sure,
hey,
for sure.
We gotta hope Mendoza's that guy, man. We gotta hope Mendoza's that guy. People said he's ready. Look,
Mendoza's ready.
People say that. So when you say that, don't come to this. Oh, he's only a rookie. I don't hear you only a rookie talk. Then, like, people will say he's ready. People said that about Genty. He's Barry Sanders. He's generational. He's the best back we've seen since Damian Tomlinson and Adrian Peterson. And then he don't ball out. And come on, y'all. What do you expect him to do? What do you expect him to do? Like, I expect him to compensate for the deficiencies of the team because he's generational. That's what I expect from somebody that's generational.
Right. No, for sure. And that's what it's about, being able to put the team on your back. So and that's why I keep saying, man, it's like I personally want to trade back because I want to be able to get the best supporting cast as far as protection and weapons for whoever the quarterback's going to be. And plus, I want someone that's going to make Genty better as well. Because you guys keep saying that, Genty, keeps getting hit behind the line and all this stuff. And granted, it might be a coaching issue because, if we can get JPJ back to how I know he could be as a center, I'm not sure what we're going to do with guards. I know like 805 still likes Meredith. There's some other guys that, I'm not sure. I'll probably keep Meredith for depth, but what's his name? I know he got to go. What's my man? Parham. Parham got to go.
Parham gone.
Yeah,
Parham gone.
Is this contract up, or he got another year still?
No, we gave him 2 years, 11, bro. We gave this motherfucker 2 years, $11 million, and we didn't want to give. So that's what, 5.5 per year, and we didn't want to give Jacoby his bread. But Jacoby spent what that was year 3 with us with Jacoby. He spent 3 years with us.
Yeah.
We didn't want to pay him his extension. He spent 5 games with Jacksonville, and they was like, bro, we can't let this dude get out the building.
Let this
dude get out the building.
All of a sudden, he unlocks Trevor Lawrence, and now Trevor Lawrence is the MVP candidate. That's what I'm saying, man. It's little stuff like that. Man, but Severe, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. Make sure you guys come check us out. tonight. What time we going on in the war room? I know I think it's 9
6:30.
my turn.
Yeah,
9:30 my time. 6:30 out
6:30.
west. Yeah. So make sure you guys check us out, man. The Raider War Room. We're going to get our boy 805 in the building. You already know we're going to talk that talk. That's what we do. But like I said, make sure you guys all follow my boy, the Severe Raider. Severe, tell him what all you got going on.
Oh man, you gotta know what it is, man. Severe Raider here on YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, IG, X, everywhere. The Severe Raider. Sundays and Wednesdays, my dog Chris from Protect the Shield, my brother from another, and 805. My Asian brother, the Raider War Room. Like I said, usually around 6:30ish we go on, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays my dog Pharaoh NFL on the 50/50 show and Around the Shield, man. So tap in with us. Gonna be some good talk tonight. Hey, talk some laughs, talk a lot of shit. Tonight's gonna be some more of that, man. So make sure you tap in. Get my boy back in the algorithm, man. Everybody, make sure y'all double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all hype the video. Make sure y'all comment. And if you like what y'all saw today, man, or if you thought we was idiots, give it to somebody that you think would enjoy the content, or send it to somebody to laugh at us. Like either way, man, we get either way.
Either way. And tell us in the comments if you don't like what we say, if you want to say Chris shut up, hey, tell me shut up. It's all good. Salute the Raider Paul, man. I did read your messages, man, and I saluted you, man. Salute Raider Paul. Yes, I'm gonna see you in New Orleans, man. Yeah, we going to NOLA. We're going to NOLA, man. Hopefully,
didn't he say he ready? Isn't he the one that say he ready? That's Raider Paul, right?
Yeah, Raider Paul always ready, man. He said better.
No, he the one that said Mendoza's ready, right? Is that the one that said Mendoza's ready?
Oh, probably. But yeah, salute to Paul, man. That's my guy, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Especially I saw some new names in here that I haven't seen in a while, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Again, make sure you guys double tap the screen, hit the like button, do all that YouTube stuff, man. So I appreciate it, y'all. Make sure you guys check us out later tonight on the Raider War Room. We're out. Thanks.
We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. Just one beat.